Ladies and gentlemen, force yourself to stay consistent. Consistency is the bridge between dreams and reality. It's not a talent, not luck, and not an accident. Consistency is a choice, a deliberate decision you make every single day to show up, even when you don't feel like it. There will be days when you lose motivation or feel uninspired. That's normal. But let me tell you this: success isn't about how you feel, it's about what you do repeatedly, even when your emotions tell you to stop. The real problem isn't a lack of ability, it's a lack of discipline. Discipline is what fuels consistency. It's about showing up and giving your best even when no one is watching. Here's a powerful truth: consistency isn't about doing something once or twice, it's about doing it until it becomes part of who you are. It's about refusing to quit, no matter how tough things get. It's not about being perfect. It's about making steady progress. Small, steady progress adds up over time. Think about it. A seed doesn't grow into a tree overnight. The sun shines, the rain falls, and the soil nourishes it. But only with time and constant care does the seed transform into something extraordinary. Your consistency is like the sunshine and rain that nurtures your dreams. Without it, even the richest soil will remain barren. The key to consistency. The secret to consistency lies in two things: commitment and habits. Commitment means deciding in advance to stay on track, no matter the distractions or challenges. Habits are the systems you create to make staying consistent easier, so you don't rely on willpower alone. Here's how you can build consistency. Remind yourself of your why. Why did you start? What will happen if you give up? Keep that vision in your mind. When you know your why, discipline will push you forward when motivation fades. Treat it like a promise to yourself. Make consistency non-negotiable. Hold yourself accountable because no one else can do it for you. Start small, but start today. Consistency isn't about doing everything at once. Focus on small daily actions. Master the little steps, and they'll lead to bigger victories. Embrace discomfort. Growth doesn't happen in your comfort zone. Push through resistance, because every time you do, you become stronger. Celebrate progress, not perfection. Every small step forward is a win. Don't despise small beginnings. Honor them as the foundation of your success. Consistency unlocks your future. Force yourself to show up. Force yourself to be disciplined. Force yourself to stay consistent, because consistency unlocks the future you've been praying for. The life you want is waiting, but it won't come to you. It will meet you halfway when you take consistent steps toward it. Don't just wish for success, work for it every single day. Success isn't a one-time event, it's a pattern. Build that pattern, and you'll build the life you desire. Final thoughts on consistency. Consistency is a conscious choice. It doesn't happen by accident, luck, or natural talent. It's a decision you make every day to stay committed to what matters most. It's refusing to let emotions, setbacks, or circumstances decide your actions. Consistency is the foundation of achievement. Without it, even the best intentions and grandest goals will fail. Choosing consistency means accepting that results take time. In today's world, where we expect instant gratification, it's easy to give up when we don't see quick results. But real progress comes from sustained effort over time. Small, repeated actions may feel insignificant in the moment, but together, they create extraordinary results. Consistency isn't about instant success. It's about trusting the process. It's about showing up every day, even when there are no visible results yet, because you believe that the seeds you're planting will eventually grow. It's also about resisting the temptation of excuses and distractions. Excuses are easy to make, but consistency requires you to rise above them. It demands discipline, responsibility, and the courage to prioritize your commitments over fleeting desires. Consistency isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. With a clear purpose, strong habits, and the determination to keep going, you'll achieve the success you're aiming for. So make the choice every day. Choose consistency, and you'll create the life you've been working toward. Overcoming the first hurdle, starting with consistency. Staying consistent can often feel empty and unsustainable. That's because consistency alone is not enough. It needs purpose to give it meaning. Purpose fuels consistency by providing the motivation to face challenges and the clarity to focus on what truly matters. When you understand why you are pursuing a goal, the effort needed to stay consistent becomes much easier to handle. Purpose acts like a compass, guiding you through moments of doubt or exhaustion, reminding you that the discomfort of today is an investment in the future you want. There's a deep connection between consistency and self-respect. Choosing to be consistent is, at its core, about keeping promises to yourself. When you commit to a goal and take consistent action, you reinforce your integrity. You prove to yourself that you are reliable, that you can be trusted to honor your own word. This builds confidence and self-esteem, creating a positive feedback loop that makes it easier to stay consistent over time. On the other hand, when you break a promise to yourself, you weaken your self-respect. You begin to doubt your own determination, making it harder to stay consistent in the long run. Consistency also relies on the power of habits. Habits are the foundation of consistency. They automate the actions that align with your goals, reducing the need for constant decision-making. When you choose to build and maintain good habits, you make consistency more sustainable. However, creating habits requires a commitment to repetition, even when it feels boring or unproductive. This is where many people give up, mistaking the repetitive nature of habits for a lack of progress. Yet, it is this very repetition, this willingness to do the same thing over and over, that transforms effort into mastery. Consistency isn't a single decision, it's a series of decisions made over and over again. Every day is a new chance to decide whether you'll stay consistent. On some days, the choice feels easy, driven by excitement or momentum. On other days, it feels like a struggle, requiring every ounce of willpower to keep going. But it's on those tough days that the real value of consistency becomes clear. It's easy to stay consistent when things are going smoothly. True success, however, is defined by your ability to push through setbacks, doubts, and challenges. At its core, consistency is about embracing delayed gratification. It's about trading short-term comfort for the promise of a better future. This trade-off requires faith in the process, the belief that the effort you put in today will pay off in time. It's a choice to prioritize long-term rewards over instant satisfaction, even in a world that constantly encourages quick results. Consistency also builds resilience. By staying consistent, you develop the strength to endure and adapt to life's challenges. Life is unpredictable and setbacks are inevitable, but the decision to keep going, no matter the circumstances, builds inner strength and determination. It teaches you that progress isn't always straightforward and that setbacks aren't failures. They're opportunities to learn and grow. This resilience, born from consistent effort, becomes a powerful tool for navigating life's ups and downs with grace and determination. Choosing consistency is also an act of self-discipline. It requires resisting the temptation to seek shortcuts or abandon your goals when things get tough. Self-discipline is the backbone of consistency, helping you stay focused on your goals even when distractions surround you. It's the ability to say no to what's easy or convenient in favor of what's meaningful and necessary. Although self-discipline can be hard to develop, it becomes a source of freedom. It gives you control over your actions and allows you to shape your destiny. Choosing consistency means accepting that there will be days when progress feels slow or non-existent. It means embracing the discomfort of not knowing when or even if your efforts will pay off. But it also means trusting that every small action contributes to a bigger picture. Consistency isn't about being perfect. It's about persistence. It's about showing up, doing the work, and trusting the process, even when the results aren't visible right away. Consistency is an act of faith. It requires believing in yourself, in your vision, and in the process of growth. It means moving forward even when the path ahead isn't clear. This faith isn't blind optimism. It's the belief that consistent effort, no matter how small, will eventually bring results. To stay consistent is to reject complacency. It's a refusal to settle for mediocrity or make excuses for why something can't be done. It's a commitment to continuous improvement and striving for excellence, even when it's hard or inconvenient. This choice takes courage because it often means stepping out of your comfort zone and pushing yourself to grow. Breaking bad habits and building new routines. Being better requires courage, the courage to embrace discomfort. This bravery is what sets consistent people apart from others. Consistency also requires patience. It's not something that happens overnight. You must keep working while trusting the process, even if results take time to show. Patience isn't just waiting around. It's choosing to stay focused and keep going, even when progress feels slow. It's believing that the seeds you've planted will eventually grow into something great. This patience, though often tested, brings rewards, the satisfaction of knowing your hard work wasn't wasted. Ultimately, consistency is about taking responsibility for your success. It's understanding that no one else will do the work for you. Your goals and dreams are yours to chase. This responsibility is empowering because it puts success in your hands, but it's also humbling because it depends on your choices. The only thing standing between you and your goals is your decision to stay consistent day after day. Discipline fuels consistency. Discipline is the engine that powers consistency. It's what keeps you moving forward when motivation fades, distractions arise, or challenges appear. Motivation is helpful in the beginning, but it doesn't last. It's easy to act when you're excited about a new goal, but what happens when that excitement fades? That's when discipline becomes critical. Discipline ensures you keep taking action even when you don't feel like it. It's the ability to push through discomfort, resist distractions, and focus on long-term benefits instead of short-term gratification. Discipline isn't something you're born with. It's something you build through practice and purpose. Discipline means taking control of your feelings and impulses, refusing to let them rule your actions. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when it's hard or inconvenient. When you embrace discipline, you create a strong foundation for consistency. Without it, staying consistent can feel overwhelming or even impossible. Discipline simplifies consistency by reducing the need to make decisions every day. You don't have to debate with yourself about whether to take action. The decision has already been made. You act because you're committed, not because you feel like it. Discipline brings accountability. Being disciplined means taking ownership of your actions and their results. You realize that consistency isn't about your circumstances, but about your choices. This sense of responsibility helps you stay consistent even when things get tough. Excuses might seem tempting, but they're barriers to progress. Discipline helps you see past those excuses and stay focused on what truly matters. It reminds you that every small step you take brings you closer to your goals. Delaying gratification for long-term success. Discipline also teaches you to delay gratification. It helps you prioritize what's important over what's easy or immediately satisfying. This mindset is key to staying consistent because it keeps you focused on the big picture. Without discipline, distractions can pull you away from your goals. Discipline, however, keeps you anchored, reminding you that the work you do today will pay off tomorrow. Setting boundaries for focus. Another way discipline supports consistency is by helping you set clear boundaries. These boundaries protect your time, energy, and focus, making it easier to stay consistent. For example, discipline might mean saying no to activities that don't align with your goals or avoiding distractions that lower your productivity. By setting and sticking to boundaries, you create an environment that supports your efforts. You remove unnecessary obstacles and create space for actions that align with your goals. Overcoming challenges with discipline. Consistency often means facing setbacks, failures, and doubts. Discipline gives you the strength to get through these challenges. Instead of seeing obstacles as reasons to give up, discipline helps you see them as opportunities to grow. Discipline keeps you focused even when the path forward is unclear or difficult. It reminds you that progress isn't always a straight line and that persistence is often the key to success. Self-awareness and discipline. To be disciplined, you need to understand yourself, your strengths, weaknesses, and habits. This self-awareness helps you recognize what supports consistency and what holds you back. For example, if you know you're easily distracted, discipline might mean creating a daily routine or removing distractions from your environment. By knowing yourself and preparing for obstacles, you make it easier to stay consistent. Building a growth mindset with discipline. Discipline also fosters a growth mindset. It teaches you to focus on progress rather than perfection. With this mindset, you're more likely to embrace challenges and learn from setbacks. In the end, breaking bad habits and building new routines requires both discipline and consistency. Discipline keeps you moving forward, and consistency ensures your efforts lead to meaningful results. Together, they help you create positive changes that last. Fighting, procrastination, staying on task. When you have discipline, you approach challenges with a mindset to learn and improve. You understand that consistency isn't about being perfect, it's about making progress. This mindset helps you stay dedicated to your goals even when you face setbacks or make mistakes. Discipline reminds you that every effort, no matter how small, adds to your growth. It pushes you to keep moving forward, trusting that your consistent actions will bring meaningful results over time. Discipline also requires a clear sense of purpose. Without knowing why you're pursuing a goal, it's hard to stay disciplined. Purpose gives discipline meaning. It gives you the strength to face challenges and focus on what truly matters. When you have a strong purpose, discipline feels less like forcing yourself to act and more like staying true to your commitments. It becomes a natural part of your desire to achieve your goals and reach your full potential. Habits, the bridge between discipline and consistency. Discipline and consistency are closely linked, especially when it comes to building habits. Discipline is key to forming and maintaining good habits, which in turn support consistency. Habits automate behaviors that align with your goals, making it easier to stay consistent. But building habits requires discipline at first. Creating a new habit, especially when replacing an old, unhelpful one, takes effort and commitment. Discipline ensures that you stick with the habit-building process even when it feels hard or uncomfortable. Over time, these habits become second nature, making consistency much easier to sustain. Making intentional choices. Discipline means making intentional choices every day. Each day, you face decisions that either support or undermine your consistency. Discipline helps you make choices that align with your goals, even when they're not the easiest or most enjoyable. For instance, discipline might mean choosing to exercise instead of watching TV or picking a healthy meal over fast food. These small daily choices add up, creating a pattern of consistent actions that move you closer to your goals. Embracing discomfort. Staying consistent often involves doing things that are difficult, boring, or unpleasant. Discipline helps you push through these uncomfortable moments, reminding you that they're temporary and that the rewards are worth the effort. It teaches you to see discomfort not as a barrier, but as a sign of growth. By embracing discomfort and pushing through challenges, you build the strength to stay consistent even when facing adversity. Staying focused. In a world full of distractions, staying focused is critical for consistency. Discipline helps you prioritize your time and energy, ensuring that you focus on the tasks that matter most. It reminds you to stay committed to your goals, even when other things compete for your attention. This focus allows you to use your energy effectively, making consistent progress without wasting effort. Setting realistic expectations. Discipline also means setting realistic expectations. Consistency isn't about being perfect or achieving every goal without mistakes. It's about showing up and doing your best, even when circumstances aren't ideal. Discipline keeps you grounded, reminding you that progress is often slow and comes in small steps. It encourages you to celebrate small wins and see setbacks as part of the journey. This balanced view makes it easier to stay consistent over time. Discipline. Turning intentions into results. Discipline is what turns plans into action and actions into results. It drives consistency, ensuring your efforts stay aligned with your goals no matter the challenges or distractions. Without discipline, consistency is impossible. With it, you can achieve anything. By developing discipline, you create the foundation for steady effort and meaningful progress, turning your dreams into reality. Small steps lead to big results. Progress doesn't happen in one giant leap. It's built through small, steady steps. Every big achievement, whether it's personal growth, professional success, or a creative breakthrough, starts with a single action. These small actions are the building blocks of progress, creating the foundation for larger successes. The journey toward a goal can feel overwhelming at first, but breaking it down into smaller, manageable steps makes it achievable. Small steps are powerful because they're easy to take. A big goal might seem too far away, making it hard to even start. But small steps feel doable, allowing you to start with what you have and where you are. When you focus on one small action at a time, you reduce the mental and emotional resistance that can hold you back. Taking that first step is key. It shifts your mindset from hesitation to action, from waiting to actively working toward your growth. Every small step you take builds momentum, moving you closer to your goal. The mindset of persistence. Embracing the struggle. Accomplishing even the smallest tasks builds confidence and strengthens your belief in your ability to succeed. Each small achievement gives you a sense of progress and motivation to continue. This creates a positive cycle. The more steps you take, the more confident you become, and the more likely you are to take additional steps. Over time, these small victories add up, leading to significant progress and eventually helping you achieve your goals. Taking small steps also allows room for learning and adapting. Mistakes and setbacks are inevitable in any journey, but when you approach your goals through small, incremental actions, the impact of any single mistake is reduced. Each step becomes a learning opportunity, offering insights that help you improve your strategy and make better decisions in the future. This process not only builds your skills and strategies, but also teaches you resilience, enabling you to overcome challenges and keep moving forward. The power of consistent small-step success is rarely achieved through a single, extraordinary effort. It's usually the result of consistent effort over time. By committing to small, regular actions, you create habits that drive progress. These habits serve as a foundation for long-term success, keeping you focused and disciplined even when motivation fades. Small steps replace the need for overwhelming bursts of energy with steady, manageable progress that is much more sustainable. Breaking goals into small steps also helps maintain clarity and focus. When you try to tackle a big goal all at once, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the number of tasks and decisions involved. Small steps simplify the process, allowing you to focus on one task at a time. This focus improves the quality of your efforts and reduces stress, making the journey toward your goals more enjoyable and fulfilling. Small steps create momentum. Once you start to see progress, no matter how minor, it becomes easier to keep going. This momentum fuels your motivation, making each new step feel less intimidating. The cumulative effect of these small actions becomes a powerful force, moving you toward your goals faster and more effectively than you might expect. Flexibility and adaptability. Another advantage of small steps is their flexibility. Life is unpredictable, and circumstances can change unexpectedly. Breaking your goals into smaller actions allows you to adapt to changing situations without losing sight of your bigger objective. If one step becomes difficult or impractical, you can adjust your plan while staying on track. This adaptability makes it easier to overcome obstacles and remain committed to your goals even during challenging times. Small steps also promote mindfulness. By focusing on one task at a time, you become fully present in the moment, giving your best effort to what you are doing. This mindfulness improves the quality of your work and helps you find joy in the process. It reminds you that success isn't just about reaching the destination, it's also about appreciating and learning from the journey. The ripple effect of small steps. The impact of small steps goes beyond personal growth. Your progress can inspire and motivate those around you to pursue their own goals, creating a ripple effect of positive change. When others see your consistent efforts and achievements, they are encouraged to take their own small steps toward growth and success. This shared sense of progress fosters a culture of achievement and collective improvement. Small steps also teach patience and perseverance. In today's world, where instant results are often expected, it's tempting to look for shortcuts. However, real success requires time, effort, and persistence. By embracing small steps, you learn to work steadily toward your goals, even when results aren't immediately visible. This perseverance strengthens your character, teaching you the value of hard work and dedication. The power of compounding efforts. The cumulative effect of small steps is a testament to the power of compounding. Just like small investments grow over time through compound interest, small actions build on each other, creating exponential progress. Each step you take adds to the foundation you've already built, amplifying your efforts and bringing you closer to your goal. While the impact of each step might seem small, together they create powerful, lasting results. Focusing on small steps also gives you a sense of control and empowerment. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by the enormity of your goal, you focus on what you can do today. This shift in perspective helps you regain a sense of agency and reminds you that progress is within your control. Each small action you take matters, and this realization motivates you to take ownership of your journey and stay committed to your goals. Building a track record of success. Each small step you complete builds a track record of success. These accomplishments serve as proof of your ability to follow through and achieve results. This track record not only boosts your confidence, but also reminds you that persistence pays off. Every small action contributes to your growth and brings you closer to realizing your ambitions. By embracing small steps and staying persistent, you create a powerful mindset that turns struggles into opportunities. Each effort becomes part of a larger journey, leading to meaningful progress and lasting success. The power of small actions leading to big results. Taking small steps not only boosts your confidence, but also builds your reputation. These actions show both yourself and others that you are capable of achieving your goals. This credibility can open new doors and create opportunities, accelerating your progress and success. Small steps are particularly useful in times of uncertainty. When the way forward is unclear, it's tempting to wait for the perfect plan or moment. However, waiting often leads to missed opportunities and stagnation. Small steps allow you to keep moving forward even when you don't have all the answers. They help you test ideas, gather information, and gain clarity as you progress. This willingness to act, even in uncertain circumstances, often separates those who achieve their goals from those who remain stuck in indecision. Focusing on small, incremental progress also fosters gratitude. You begin to appreciate the journey and the effort it takes to reach your goals. This sense of gratitude enhances your overall well-being and strengthens your commitment. It reminds you that success isn't only about achieving the goal, but also about the growth and transformation you experience along the way. Every small step you take strengthens your discipline. Each action requires a choice to prioritize your goals over distractions or excuses. Over time, this discipline becomes a habit, making it easier to stay consistent and focused even when motivation wanes or challenges arise. The transformative power of small steps is evident in all areas of life. Whether you're pursuing a personal goal, building your career, or working toward a larger cause, the principle remains the same. Consistent, incremental effort leads to meaningful results. It's not the size of the steps that matters, it's the fact that you're moving forward. Every small action, no matter how insignificant it may seem, gets you closer to your goal, proving that progress is always possible if you're willing to take the first step and keep going. Commitment and habits, the backbone of progress. Commitment and habits are the foundation of consistent effort. They help you stay aligned with your goals despite challenges and distractions. Without commitment, even the best plans can falter under the pressure of uncertainty, fatigue, or competing priorities. Without habits, progress becomes unsustainable, as relying on willpower or fleeting motivation often leads to inconsistency. Together, commitment and habits create a synergy that drives sustained progress and turns aspirations into achievements. Commitment means dedicating yourself fully to a goal or purpose. It's not just a casual interest or vague desire, but a firm decision to move forward no matter the circumstances. True commitment requires clarity, knowing exactly what you want and why it matters. This clarity fuels determination and gives you the motivation to persist, even during difficult times. When you commit to something, you're telling yourself and the world that you're ready to invest your time, energy, and resources into achieving it. This sense of dedication sets apart those who succeed from those who give up at the first sign of difficulty. Commitment anchors you in responsibility. When you're truly committed, you stop waiting for the perfect conditions and focus instead on what you can control. This mindset shift is transformative, empowering you to take consistent action even when the odds seem against you. Commitment removes the option of quitting, replacing it with a determination to find solutions and adapt to challenges. It turns obstacles into opportunities for growth and strengthens your belief in your ability to succeed. However, commitment alone isn't enough. While it provides the motivation to start and the resilience to keep going, it must be supported by habits to produce lasting results. The role of habits in consistency. Habits are the routines and behaviors that shape your daily life. They guide your actions automatically without requiring constant decision-making or effort. When your habits align with your commitments, they become a powerful force for progress, helping you move toward your goals with consistency and efficiency. Habits are essential because they reduce the mental effort needed to stay consistent. Making decisions can be exhausting, especially when you're juggling multiple priorities. Habits remove this burden by automating your actions, freeing up your mental energy for more creative or complex tasks. For instance, if you establish a habit of exercising every morning, you no longer have to debate whether or not to work out. The habit takes over, ensuring you follow through on your commitment without using unnecessary mental energy. Building habits through intentional effort. Creating habits requires effort and discipline. It's not enough to simply decide to form a new habit. You must take deliberate steps to reinforce it until it becomes second nature. This process often starts with small actions. For example, if you want to establish a reading habit, you might begin by reading for just 5 minutes each day. Over time, this small step grows into a sustainable routine. Each habit you build reinforces your commitment, helping you stay on track even when external circumstances are challenging. Habits make consistency easier, allowing you to focus less on willpower and more on meaningful progress. By combining the power of small steps, commitment, and habits, you create a solid foundation for success that can withstand any obstacle. Dealing with failures and setbacks, keep pushing forward. Small, manageable actions performed consistently over time can lead to significant achievements. For example, if your goal is to read more books, you might begin by reading for just 5 minutes a day. While this may seem like a small effort, it establishes a pattern of behavior that you can gradually expand. Over time, this habit becomes second nature, making it easier to stay consistent and achieve your goal. The connection between commitment and habits is mutual. Commitment provides the drive to create habits, while habits strengthen your commitment by making it easier to stay on track. When you commit to a goal, you're more willing to put in the effort to build habits that support it. As these habits develop, they create a sense of momentum and progress, reinforcing your commitment. This positive cycle helps sustain effort over the long term, turning initial enthusiasm into lasting dedication. The role of habits in overcoming obstacles. Habits are essential when facing challenges. When obstacles arise, it's tempting to abandon your goals or return to old, unproductive behaviors. Strong habits act as a safety net, providing stability and guidance during tough times. For example, if you're dealing with stress at work, having a habit of practicing mindfulness or exercising can help you stay grounded and focused on your goals. These habits prevent setbacks from derailing your progress. One of the greatest advantages of habits is their ability to compound over time. Each small, repeated action builds on the one before it, creating a cumulative effect that leads to significant results. This principle of compounding applies to many areas of life. For example, saving a small amount of money each month might not seem impactful initially, but over time, those contributions grow into a substantial sum. Similarly, practicing a skill for just a few minutes daily can lead to mastery over months or years. Habits use the power of compounding to transform small efforts into big accomplishments. Commitment, habits, and identity. Commitment and habits also help shape your identity. When you commit to a goal and establish habits to support it, you begin to see yourself as someone who achieves that goal. For instance, if you commit to writing daily, you start identifying as a writer. This shift in identity strengthens both your commitment and your habits, creating a cycle of self-reinforcing progress. As your identity aligns with your goal, staying consistent becomes less about external motivation and more about living in alignment with who you are. Adaptability of habits. While commitment provides overall direction, habits allow you to adjust your approach as needed. Life is unpredictable, and circumstances often change. Strong habits offer the flexibility to adapt without losing focus on your goals. For example, if you usually exercise at a specific time but your schedule changes, you can adjust by working out at a different time while maintaining the habit itself. This adaptability ensures that your commitment remains strong even when faced with unexpected challenges. Patience and persistence in building habits. Building habits takes time and effort. Progress is often slow at first, requiring patience and persistence. Patience helps you accept that habits aren't formed overnight and require consistent repetition to take root. Persistence ensures that you stick with your habits even when it feels difficult or inconvenient. Together, these qualities create the foundation for lasting change and meaningful progress, creating structure and stability. Commitment and habits provide structure and stability in your life. When you're clear about your goals and build habits to support them, you create a framework for your daily routine. This minimizes uncertainty and reduces stress, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. For example, developing a habit of planning your day each morning helps you stay organized and prioritize tasks, ensuring your actions align with your commitments. This structure not only improves productivity, but also fosters a sense of balance and control. The synergy between commitment and habits. The combination of commitment and habits enables sustained effort over the long term. Commitment provides the motivation and purpose to begin, while habits ensure consistency and discipline to continue. Together, they create a powerful force that drives progress, even in the face of obstacles or setbacks. This synergy transforms fleeting intentions into lasting achievements, proving that success comes not from grand gestures, but from the steady accumulation of small, deliberate actions. Commitment, habits, and mindset. Commitment and habits are deeply tied to your mindset and values. When you commit to a goal, you're declaring what matters most to you. This clarity of purpose shapes your actions and guides the habits you build. Likewise, your habits reflect your priorities and reinforce your values, creating alignment between your actions and aspirations. This alignment keeps you motivated and focused, ensuring your efforts are always directed toward meaningful progress. By maintaining strong commitment and supportive habits, you create a life that is consistent with your values and ambitions. Together, they help you push through setbacks, overcome challenges, and achieve your goals, one small step at a time. How to stay consistent on your journey to success. Staying consistent requires commitment and habits that align with what truly matters to you. Commitment and habits are the foundation of self-discipline. They require you to prioritize long-term rewards over short-term pleasures and stay focused on your goals, even when it feels tough or inconvenient. This discipline isn't about being perfect, it's about being persistent. It's about showing up and doing your best every day. By building commitment and habits, you develop the resilience and determination needed to overcome challenges and achieve success. This proves that success isn't about luck, but about consistent effort and intentional action. Celebrate progress, not perfection. The heart of growth lies in appreciating small victories that eventually lead to big transformations. Focusing only on perfection can paralyze you, trapping you in self-doubt and dissatisfaction. However, when you shift your mindset to value progress, no matter how small, you develop positivity, resilience, and sustained effort. Progress is proof that you're moving toward your goals. It's a bridge between where you are and where you want to be. While perfection may seem appealing, it's often an illusion. It sets unrealistic standards, leading to frustration and feelings of failure. Striving for perfection is often driven by a fear of failure or judgment, making you believe that only flawless outcomes are worth celebrating. On the other hand, progress is achievable, measurable, and empowering. It reminds you that growth is a journey, not a destination. Each small step forward reflects your dedication and persistence. Celebrating progress builds momentum. Recognizing your efforts boosts your motivation, encouraging you to keep moving forward. Each milestone, no matter how small, reinforces that your hard work is paying off. This creates a positive cycle. The more progress you celebrate, the more motivated you become to take the next step. Over time, these small victories accumulate into significant achievements that once felt out of reach. Gratitude for progress. Celebrating progress also cultivates gratitude. It shifts your focus from what you haven't accomplished yet to what you've already achieved. This perspective helps maintain a healthy mindset by reminding you to enjoy the journey rather than obsessing over the destination. Gratitude for progress enhances your overall well-being and strengthens your resilience, helping you face challenges with optimism and purpose. Building confidence through progress. Every small step forward shows you're capable of taking action and creating change. This sense of accomplishment boosts your confidence and reinforces your belief in your ability to succeed. Over time, this confidence becomes a powerful force, empowering you to take on bigger challenges and more ambitious goals. By celebrating progress, you affirm your potential and foster a mindset of self-belief. Maintaining perspective with progress. In the pursuit of long-term goals, it's easy to overlook the small improvements happening along the way. However, these tiny changes are the building blocks of success. They form the foundation for larger achievements. By celebrating progress, you acknowledge these contributions, reminding yourself that growth is a step-by-step process. It shifts your focus to what you can do today instead of feeling overwhelmed by how far you are from your ultimate goal. Using progress to overcome setbacks. Progress becomes even more valuable when facing setbacks or challenges. Obstacles can make you feel defeated or doubt your abilities. But celebrating progress reminds you of how far you've come and proves that you're capable of overcoming difficulties. This mindset fosters resilience, helping you face setbacks with determination and adaptability. It shifts your perspective, showing that progress isn't about avoiding obstacles, but learning and growing through them. Encouraging curiosity and growth. Focusing on progress rather than perfection creates space for curiosity and learning. Mistakes and setbacks stop being failures and become opportunities for growth. This mindset encourages experimentation, trying new strategies and embracing the process of improvement. Over time, this openness to learning becomes a driving force for success, helping you navigate challenges with creativity and resourcefulness. Strengthening relationships through progress. Recognizing and celebrating progress also strengthens your relationships. Sharing your achievements with others invites them to celebrate with you, fostering connection and mutual support. This shared celebration builds stronger bonds and creates a sense of community, making the journey to success more fulfilling. Conclusion. By focusing on progress over perfection, you develop discipline, resilience, and a positive mindset. Celebrating small wins not only motivates you to keep going, but also helps you appreciate the journey. Progress is proof that growth is happening, and every step forward brings you closer to your goals. Success isn't about being flawless. It's about staying consistent and intentional in your efforts, one step at a time. Conclusion: building a consistent and powerful life. Creating a positive and supportive environment encourages others to chase their goals and recognize their achievements. When you celebrate the progress of others, you strengthen their efforts and build a culture of encouragement and teamwork. This sense of community boosts motivation and creates a shared feeling of accomplishment. Progress isn't just about measurable achievements, it also includes personal growth and transformation. Celebrating progress means acknowledging how far you've come, the lessons you've learned, and the strengths you've gained along the way. Success isn't just about what you achieve, it's also about who you become during the journey. This complete view of progress brings deeper purpose and fulfillment, showing that the process is just as valuable as the destination. One of the most powerful effects of celebrating progress is its ability to build momentum. Each small success builds on the last, creating a ripple effect that keeps pushing you forward. This momentum fuels itself as each achievement motivates you to keep going. Over time, these small steps grow into significant results, proving that even the smallest efforts can lead to great success. Progress is also a source of inspiration for both yourself and others. When you celebrate your wins, you remind yourself of what you're capable of, strengthening your belief in your ability to succeed. This inspiration keeps you going during tough times, helping you persevere. Your progress also shows others what's possible, proving that growth and success are achievable with consistent effort and dedication. Celebrating progress helps maintain balance and perspective. When chasing big goals, it's easy to lose sight of other important parts of life. By appreciating your progress, you allow time for reflection and gratitude, keeping yourself grounded. This balance improves your overall well-being and helps you approach your goals with clarity and focus. Progress is deeply personal, and celebrating it honors your unique journey. It reminds you that growth isn't about comparing yourself to others, but about becoming the best version of yourself. By focusing on your progress, you develop self-compassion and acceptance, realizing that your worth isn't measured by others' standards but by your own efforts and values. This mindset fosters inner peace and confidence, allowing you to pursue your goals authentically. Acknowledging progress also highlights the importance of consistency. Every step forward reflects the power of sustained effort and commitment. By celebrating your achievements, you reinforce your dedication to staying consistent, helping you stay focused and determined. This consistency becomes a foundation of strength, enabling you to overcome obstacles with resilience and determination. Progress reminds us that growth is a journey, not a destination. It encourages us to appreciate the process, value our efforts, and understand that success comes from steady dedication. Celebrating progress shifts your focus from the final result to the actions you take every day. This perspective brings gratitude and fulfillment, showing that every step forward is a victory in itself. When you celebrate progress, you create a cycle of positivity and motivation. Each milestone becomes a reason to keep going, inspiring you to take the next step. Over time, this momentum turns small, consistent actions into meaningful achievements. It proves that success isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up, putting in the effort, and persisting day after day.